Dogecoin is about to explode. Dogecoin has recently had a huge rally and hit a whole new all-time high in the last week. The Dogecoin subreddit also just hit 1 million users. This is huge. Today I will be talking about the future of Dogecoin and whether or not it will hit $1. If you have any money in Doge, then I recommend that you will stick around to the end of this video to hear my opinion on whether or not it's a good investment. Alright, let's get into the video. Okay, so first let's take a look at why Dogecoin has had such a big rally over the last few days. The rally is mainly because Elon Musk has been endorsing Dogecoin on Twitter. First, he posted a picture of a rocket going to the moon and captioning it Doge. This was just the beginning. After that, he posted a meme of him holding up Doge and saying, "You're welcome." But wait, there's more. Since then, he has done a variety of polls saying what will be the currency of the future, and most people say Dogecoin. This is huge, and this means that we have one of the largest names backing the Dogecoin community at the moment. Now, we all know Elon has huge leverage on the market, and that is why Dogecoin has shot up recently. If he keeps endorsing it, it will go up. The question is, will he keep endorsing it? Okay, let's take a quick look at some of Dogecoin's stats to get some background information and try to figure out the possible upside. Now, Dogecoin was pretty much worthless up until about 2 weeks ago when it made its first rally all the way up to 7 cents. For such a long time, this investment was worth basically nothing. So the question becomes, if Dogecoin does drop, will the price floor be higher than it previously was, or will it go back to basically zero? If that was a little confusing, let me explain. If Dogecoin were to drop, the new price floor could be about 4 cents, or it could be 0.0004 cents. That's a huge difference. I can't predict the future, but I can make an educated guess based off of the numbers. If people are in it for the short term, then that means that it has a fairly high chance of falling back to its previous lows. If we look on Google Trends, we can see that there has barely been any interest in Dogecoin until the last week or so. Now, that is to be expected. The important metrics are the ones that were done over this last week. Now, Dogecoin initially spiked and then interest in the coin crashed. However, it regained interest about the time that Elon started tweeting about it. My question for you is, do you think people will stay interested in Dogecoin after Elon has stopped endorsing it? And I will give my opinion on that later in the video. The next number that I want to look at is the number of subscribers on the Dogecoin subreddit. The subreddit recently hit a whopping 1 million users, and that is huge for Dogecoin. The people on the subreddit prove that there is long-term interest in Dogecoin and not just these short-term traders coming in, although there definitely is a lot of short-term traders. Having this many people in the Dogecoin community is great news for Dogecoin, and it means that Dogecoin actually has a chance to do well in the long run. Okay, now let's talk about some of the potential drawbacks for Dogecoin. The main problem with Doge is that it is unlimited. This makes it hard for it to retain value because there are so many new coins coming on the market that it's just expanding the coins, inflating them in price, and that basically means that each coin is worth less. So the more coins that are out there, the less each coin is worth. That's basic inflation. For example, the reason why Bitcoin is so valuable is because it is a limited or scarce resource, meaning that there is only a certain number of Bitcoin out there and there can never be more. With Dogecoin, there can always be more. One thing to note is that I did see the developers talking about that they might be trying to place a 100 billion cap on Dogecoin and just try to keep the coin around there. I'm not sure how credible that source is, so don't take that seriously, but it could be a possibility. Overall, Dogecoin does have the potential to go up in the short term and the long term, but it also has a possibility of going down. All right, now that you have a good idea of what's been happening with Dogecoin, I'm going to give you my opinions on whether I think it will go up or down. First off, I'm not a financial advisor yet, so take everything I say with a grain of salt and do your own research. Yes, I'm talking to you. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like the channel, subscribe. All right, now my opinion. I believe that Dogecoin will go up in the short term if Elon keeps endorsing and tweeting about it. We could see other celebrities endorsing it in the future, but as of now, it's really just Elon. However, if Elon does not keep endorsing Dogecoin, then I think it will go down. Because the community has grown so big, I do not think it will go back to its previous lows of like basically worth nothing. I think it will stay at around 4 to 5 cents. All right, now the big question. Can Dogecoin reach $1? It is not likely, but it is not impossible. That's the reality of it. It would take a lot of money for Dogecoin to hit $1, and honestly, I just don't see that amount of money flowing into Dogecoin anytime soon. Okay, but how do I think it will perform over the long run? I think Dogecoin's performance depends on the amount of publicity it gets over the long run. So if there's constant talk about it, tweeting about it, in reality, Dogecoin is a meme, and memes thrive on people talking about them. Some memes die and some stay alive. So hopefully, Dogecoin will stay alive, but if it doesn't, then that means it's going to go down. Now, if you are investing in Dogecoin, you have to think about that. Do you think that people will keep talking about it? Overall, the reality of investing in Dogecoin is that it is basically just gambling. You could win big or lose it all. Saying that, you should treat it as a risk and don't put anything in there that you can't afford to lose. However, the upside of Dogecoin is huge and you could make a lot of money. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video brought you some value and taught you something new about Dogecoin. Leave a comment below on where you think Dogecoin will go in the future. If you want to get 2 free stocks, then you should sign up to Webull using the link in my description. If you want to learn more about the stock market, personal finance, or investing, then I recommend you follow along with this channel by subscribing. Thank you so much, and Dogecoin to the moon.